With the Halloween COVID-19 pandemic in Maryland, there are now more than 600 new cases reported in the last 24-hour period. 12 fewer people are in the hospital, 13 more people have died, and the positivity rate has increased by 3.16%. There are more than 400 new cases of the coronavirus were reported in the last day. 13 more Marylanders have died. Both the hospitalizations and the positivity rate did decrease. Kids are rolling up their sleeves to protect themselves against the new variant as soon as Wednesday, but only if the CDC gives the green light to the Pfizer vaccine for children. While some parents are getting ready to vaccinate children, others are still hesitant. Cases, hospitalizations, and deaths have increased in the last 24-hour period as of yesterday. But however, ladies and gentlemen, the positive test rate in the state of Maryland has decreased once again. That percentage is definitely moving in the right direction with below 3%. CDC advisory panel signed off on recommending the Pfizer vaccine for children ages 5 to 11. It's up to the CDC Director, Rochelle Walensky, to give the final approval. The lower dose vaccine could start going through into the arms of younger children. In Maryland, 515,000 children are eligible to get the shot. Vaccines are already being shipped out to the local health department. Health experts and alike say they are relieved. The vaccine doses are arriving here to pharmacies and pediatricians. Others will head to the vaccine clinics inside the schools like Anne Arundel County, where the district expects to start out the vaccine clinics for young kids as early as this Friday. They are more than 3% of the positivity rate, and that right there, it's increased. The confirmed cases are showing below 700, and the hospitalizations are down. The special smaller Pfizer vaccine doses are already arriving in the state, and the governor tried to convince parents that it is safe. So many counties are already getting ready to make appointments available, and some children in this age group have already been vaccinated. "800 new confirmed cases of the COVID-19 were reported. 14 more people have died. Hospitalizations are 22 fewer people, and back decreased down with the percentage of that positivity rate. 86.4% of Marylanders have received one dose of the vaccine, and more than 8,553,000 doses administered in Maryland. It is a big day for kids in North Baltimore after waiting for months to finally roll up their sleeves and getting vaccinated. Some of the most first shots in our state being given out to kids ages 5 and up, and of course this comes just days after the CDC officially gave that green light to Pfizer's vaccine made just for young kids. A steady flow of parents and children making their way inside the Narrative Synagogue. There are about 500 appointments were being made for children to get their COVID vaccine. Some of those kids, and of course, are very nervous. But don't get too nervous, ladies and gentlemen, because shots won't hurt. It's only a quick shot to make sure you are healthy and safe. And others say they have been waiting for this day for a while. If you're home and you want to get your child vaccinated, the synagogue is open. All you have to do is make an appointment. There were 868 people in Maryland who have the coronavirus. 17 people have died, and both the hospitalizations and the positivity rate is once again decreased with an all-time low. It's a good thing that the numbers are decreasing and moving in the right direction, ladies and gentlemen. Now with the COVID-19 vaccination data metrics in Maryland, there are 8,578,000 doses have been administered. With the distributed dose, there are a lot of numbers. The numbers are getting bigger again, so it's more than 11 million. 4 million Maryland teens are now fully vaccinated, and finally, 86.5% who have received one dose of the COVID vaccine. People ages 60 and more have been receiving a booster shot. In fact, there were more than 132,000 people ages 60 to 69 who got their booster shot of the Moderna and the Pfizer, and more than 131,000 people ages 70 to 79 got their booster shot as well. For you guys ages 5 to 11 and 18 and up, you will get an opportunity to get that vaccine shot. You just have to be patient and wait. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here is what you need to know on how to sign up and register to get the vaccine. This is for you guys ages 5 and older. Clinics are open in Anne Arundel County and Baltimore County earlier, and several more will open in Hartford and Baltimore City next week. And kids with help from their parents can sign up to get their first dose. Anne Arundel County has an initial of 4,900 doses, and it's opening up 3 more clinics like next week. Baltimore County is giving out its first shot at the old Sears building at the White March Mall. And in Baltimore City, Semigata is one of the first places to distribute doses. There will be vaccines given to those schools and also mobile clinics. Both the cases in hospital, deaths, and the positivity rate are all increased in the last 24 hours. Here is your latest COVID-19 vaccination data of the administered, distribute, fully vaccinated, and at least one dose, plus the breakdowns of the administered doses. They are more than 4 million have received the first dose. 3,700,000 have received the second dose. 312,000 have received a single dose. And finally, 492,000 have received an additional dose. The sum total is 8,613,898. More than 11,200,000 have been distributed. 4,041,000 people in Maryland have already been fully vaccinated. And just one increased percentage of at least one dose, which is about 86.6% of Marylanders, have got at least one dose of the vaccine. Younger children can start getting their vaccine. After the CDC approval this week, kids 5 to 11 are now eligible, and many Maryland parents are making sure their kids getting the shot. If you want to keep on looking at that COVID-19 data chart and COVID-19 vaccination data chart, just in case, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new at this or you may have seen it before, you can look at it over and over to keep track of the data charts. And if you live in the state of Maryland, whether if you're in Hartford, Cecil, Baltimore, Kent, Howard, Anne Arundel, Montgomery, Frederick, or anywhere in counties in Maryland, and including the Maryland city areas, it does not even matter. To look at the COVID-19 data charts, just log on to their Maryland's link at coronavirus.maryland.gov to click it. It's on the description below.